Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got the 2025 X5 xDrive40i G05 chassis in Skyscraper Grey. This is one of the first, for us at least, 2025 X5s to arrive. We've got a bunch of them on the way. 50s are still waiting to be built. I don't think we have the X5 M60s or X5Ms currently, but there isn't any major revision because that was also last year for model year 24 was the LCI or Lifecycle Impulse refresh of the X5. There's one change, although not on this particular vehicle, and that's the addition of the look at the mirror to change lanes when you have the highway assistant active, which means you're required to have driving assistance professional on the vehicle. So let's go ahead and talk about the one in front of us. So, revised headlights, and I'd like to look at this sort of a half an X or an arrow, and then without M Sport or Shellline package, you get these little blue sort of highlights in there. There's a cornering light right there. The grille, not too bad in terms of size. Of course, we've seen bigger. Parking assistance camera there. And then down below, that thing is there no matter what you get. So it's not connected to anything. It's probably used to save cost. So it's not the sensor itself. It's there no matter what you get. It's more of that 3/4 view of Skyscraper Grey. Over on the side, the standard 20-inch wheels. They are style 738 with all-season run flats. These happen to be the P0 or Pirelli Scorpion Zeros. And we have the floating hubcaps as well. And then no M Sport calipers, just the regular caliper. And taking a step back in, taking in Skyscraper Grey side profile. We got brushed aluminum trim on the exterior. Then X5 xDrive40i badging in chrome. Dual exhaust, and our faux diffuser. And those taillights I think look really good as well, sort of completing the look of the daytime running lights, the other half of the X. And there's a side profile Skyscraper Grey out of direct sunlight. Let's just go inside, go over pricing and options on this X5. The bread and butter of the X5 lineup. So opening up, we have the Silverstone Sensafin, which is a nice contrast. I think maybe not much of a contrast, but it goes well with the Silverstone and with other vehicles that have darker color. Be a nice contrast against that. So fairly comfortable seats. So you got perforations, you got quilting, and Sensafin, at least to my touch, feels a lot like Vaganza. That you've got controls here for the side bolster adjustment and lumbar support, and your manual crumb catcher there. Then BNU badging here on the side sill, or door sill. So in front of me, your standard steering wheel on the X5, and then there's no heated steering wheel button anymore. That's an iDrive 8.5. Controls over here for the cruise control, shift paddles, then live cockpit for the iDrive 8.5, heads-up display, the rest of the curved display, and the trim here is the brown poplar wood trim, and our sort of integrated air vents, center console cover, drive selector nub, iDrive controller. Alright, so in terms of pricing, starting price of the 2025 X5 xDrive40i is $68,000. Metallic paint as another $650. Sensafin is included. Parking assistance package for another $900. Premium package for $1,900. And we got heated front seats, armrest, and steering wheel for another $350. 4-zone climate control for another $400. And we got, it's hard to see there, floor mats, floating hubcaps for aid kit, etc. All told, MSRP of this particular example, $73,625. So moderately equipped and has most of the packages that would satisfy a lot of customers. I think the only thing really missing, if you really want it, is the Driving Assistance Pro, which I think the price has increased to, I think it's $2,500, but we'll take a look at that when we get another X5 with that package on it. So shouldn't be a long wait. Let's hop in the back seat. All right, again, no comfort access in the rear doors. It's the rest of that Silverstone or Silverstone sense of fin. And here's a view of the cockpit from the back seat. We do have the moonroof shade open. Goes all the way back, basically to where the rear seats have the backrests. So pretty good spacing. Then 2 more climate control zones in the back. USB-C ports down there at the bottom. And then 2 more USB-C ports exist in the back of each of the front seats. Knee room, leg room, pretty good. Then headroom, not really an issue for most people. All right, ULEZ are kicked to open. Upper portion of the clamshell opens. Got a cargo cover in the back. You can also fold down those rear seats using that little latch right there, or lever. But pretty good size for the cargo area. There's a little bit of extra space down there if you don't spec the Space Saver Spare. Alright, so use our kick to close. And then we will make our way to the front here and pop the hood. Alright, so under the hood here is the B58 inline-6 3-liter turbo engine, mild hybrid setup. So horsepower is 375 and 398 torques. So I think a pretty good improvement over the pre-LCI version of the X5. More than enough power to get you through most activities. But that's it for a quick tour around the 2025 X5. And we'll see you at the next video.